everybody, it's Amber, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm super excited to share this fun project with you today. I am in love with these little notebooks. I'm going to show you them in just a minute, show you where I got them, and actually my mom got them for me. So just like most of my other videos, today's project is going to be so super easy and you're going to love making these, especially for craft fairs. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. More about them coming up soon. Okay, so the star of the show today are these cute little half-size composition notebooks. Oh my goodness. No, I did not chop a composition notebook in half, but I have seen some people do that here on YouTube. My crafty friend Roxy, and she's here on YouTube, I'm going to link her channel below, she actually, I think her husband helped her, or she took him maybe to Staples or something, but she got the real composition books, and she had them chopped in half, and they turned into these cute little half-size composition books. Well, guess what? I have the best news. They sell these at Walmart in a 10-pack. And this 10-pack, I believe, was $5. Can you believe this? So I'm going to link these below so you can go and make some for your craft fair or for friends, family. You can make these for Christmas. Oh my gosh. So we're going to make gratitude journals today. And I'm super excited to do that. That's one of my favorite kind of journals to make with fall paper. And it's going to be so pretty. So the paper that I'm using today is this gorgeous paper pad right here. Let me see if I can angle it so there's not a bad glare. So this one's called Autumn Dream, and I got it at Michael's, I think last year, and it is gorgeous. It's got some like photoreal images in there and some just pattern paper. But I love making journals with this type of image. Oh my gosh, isn't this one so pretty? So it's really pretty. I'm not going to do a full flip through of it. You can use any paper pad that you have. Any paper pad. You don't even have to make this fall theme, but I thought to do a gratitude journal for the fall season is perfect. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Let's get started. Pretty much all you're going to need for this tutorial is some scrapbook paper and the composition book. I'm also going to be adding some ribbon and maybe a little decorative piece on the front. We'll see how it looks. I have already made one of these and I'm going to show you in just a second, but let me just share the materials you're going to need. So of course you're going to need one of these cute composition books, and these happen to measure 4 7/8 by 7.5. This is again scrapbook paper, and you will need 2 pieces that measure 4 7/8 by 12. So there's 2 pieces that measure 4 7/8 by 12. And then you need 2 pieces that measure 4 7/8 by 3. So here's the one I already made. I think it turned out so cute. And I just put a little embellishment on there. Let me give you a close-up here. I added some lace trim over here, and I did a ribbon closure. So let me open it up and show you what the inside looks like. And I'll show you how the ribbon is attached. So you just open it like this. And inside is a little pocket, and it's lined on the inside. So this is a pocket. You can put a little bookmark in there or anything you want. And then there's all this journaling paper. And then here's the back cover. It's also lined with a pocket. And then the back is right here, and the ribbon is adhered inside the back cover. And then you just turn it around like this and close it with the ribbon. So you can use whatever you want for your closure, or you don't have to do a closure at all. So it's super cute and so easy to make. Let's get started. Okay, so for video purposes, I already put my Scor tape on both sides of my composition book. So this is how it looks, and you just want to take double-sided tape and just put it all over the book just like this. The most important part is that you get the tape all the way to each edge. All the way to the edge. So it's really important that you get it right up against this vinyl, and I don't go over it. So I just did it right at the edge of the vinyl. And then again, it's very important to get it all the way to the edge and then fill some in the center and do both sides. Just the outside covers. I always want to make sure that I have this right side up. There's a little bit of a thicker line on the top, so I do. I'm just going to take off the backing of the tape now. Okay, so now your book is all sticky and you can adhere your paper. It's so easy. You're going to take your paper that you chose for the cover, and I chose this beautiful piece here. And really close up, there's like print right there. I love it. So I'm going to line this edge up at the edge of that vinyl. And I'm also going to pay attention that it's lining up with the bottom. That's the best tip I can give you. So I'm going to line it up right at that edge and straight with the bottom. And then you just let go and lay it down. And now I'm going to gently press it. I'm going to take your bone folder and get this edge really, really well. Press down so that way that glue can get into the fibers of the paper. And then the bottom, but you don't want to do it too hard on the bottom because you don't want to rip it right here because we haven't folded that over yet. So do the same thing on the top, gently. And then just get the middle. And you've got your first part all done. So now all you have to do is open that cover, turn it around so you can work with it. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it around this way. So what I like to do is take my bone folder and crease, not too hard, but do a little crease where I'm going to be folding it over. And then gently take your finger on that front cover and just crease it to fold it over. Don't pull it too tight because you don't want to rip this edge. So then just fold it over to where it's going to fit nicely on that front inside cover. And then just gently take your bone folder and crease it down. Don't worry about these two corners. We're going to fix that. Okay, so now for this, I just take like my ATG gun or some adhesive or wet glue, whatever you want, and just add it, get it all the way to the edge. You can also use more Scor Tape here if you want. But get it all the way to the edge, get that, and then fill in some of the center. And then just take it and fold it where you had it, line it up so it's straight. And then just lay it down. And I never ever get this perfect. So there can be a little gap up here or a little bit slack over there. But once you get it all done, it looks really good. So now I'm going to turn it back the right way. And here is our cover. It's coming along so nicely. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we've got that front all covered, and then we've got the inside almost all the way covered, but we have this little gap right here. We're going to do that in just a minute, but first I want to fix these corners. Just take any corner rounder you have. I have the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and I'm going to use the 1/4 inch side because I did learn on the first one that I made that the 1/2 inch side is just a little too big of an angle and there's a little paper showing. So I decided to use the 1/4 inch side for the rest of them, and it worked out perfectly. It's so satisfying to do this because that's like the last thing you do to make the front cover all finished. So there it is, and now the corners are all rounded. They match the rounded paper. And it's coming along so pretty. So for this side, just make sure when you glue it down that it's the right way up. This is the back cover now. And then fold it over. Okay, so I got all the backing off the tape, but I forgot to tell you that this is where you put the ribbon. So I have 25 inches of ribbon here. You just want to decide where you want the ribbon. So I did mine just like a couple inches in. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe a little closer to the edge this time, but you want to eyeball the center and just kind of stick that down where you want it. So I'm going to do a little closer to the edge this time just to kind of see how that looks. So then just stick that ribbon down. It's going to be super sticky because of that glue. But now you're just going to do the exact same thing that you did for the front and adhere your paper down. Okay, so I'm just taking my bone folder and making sure those edges are nice and burnished. Then I'm going to burnish, of course, over where the ribbon is. And then the same thing. We're going to take this and score where we're going to fold it. That looks really, really nice. And so it goes like this, and then the ribbon would tie around just like this. And then also when you're using the journal, you can bring it around like this and tie it to get it out of your way. If you're looking to explore your creativity, Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of workshops and classes covering dozens of topics. There is such a wide variety of creative classes on Skillshare, whether you're looking to learn a new skill, brush up on an old one. They have photography, video editing, writing, painting, crafting, pretty much anything you can think of. You will be able to find it with an incredible instructor over on Skillshare. So I recently took this class here, and I will link it below. This is a gratitude journal class, and it inspired today's video. I love how creative she made her journal, and she gives you tips and just a lot of inspiration and encouragement along the way. So again, I'll link this class below. I really do recommend it. So the good news is that the first 1,000 people to click the link below in my description will receive a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. So go down there, click the link, and start learning with Skillshare today. So now we need to take care of this little white space right here, and that's where those 2 pieces come in that measure 4 7/8 by 3. And so what we're going to do with these is just simply make a cute little pocket right here. You don't want to take this all the way down into that like fold crevice right there. You want to bring it up so there's a little bit of white showing down there. So what I like to do, of course, first is take my circle punch and punch out a little notch for the pocket. So now it looks like this, and we're going to place it right here. And for this, I'm going to use wet glue, and I'm just going to glue this side, the bottom, and this side. Do a very thin bead. And that's a great way to cover that area and make a cute little pocket. And then just press that down and let it dry for just a second. And you've got yourself a cute little pocket. I think that's adorable. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so once that side's done, you can open up this and do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, so I got the pockets put on. So here's our cover. Here's the inside, and this is a cute pocket right here. And then there's all our journaling paper. And then here's the back cover. Another pocket. And the back. Okay, so now you would go, and this is how you would tie your closure. I love how that turned out. This came in the paper collection, and it's got all these cut aparts. This entire sheet is gorgeous, and I chose one of the cut aparts, and then I just took a scrap of some of the paper and did like a little background. So you can do anything you want here. I think it looks gorgeous just like this with no decorative piece, but I'm going to go ahead and add this little off center right there. I think that'll look really nice and finish it off. Okay, so there's our completed journal. I think it looks so pretty. So I decided that I didn't want to put any trim here. You don't have to. You can also put washi tape right there. Just make sure you add extra adhesive. And here's this one, and I thought this one was a little more girly and kind of shabby, so I put some lace there. But I think they both look adorable, and I just love the size of these. They're so cute. The backs are all finished, and the ribbon is hidden under the back cover. I love how they turned out. I hope that you'll give this a try. I'm going to link all these products below possible that I can find for you, and so you can go over and make some yourself. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I'm adding things all the time. Thanks again, everyone. See you in the next video.